How do you stand out in a world where everyone tries to get noticed? Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power can be broadly classed into 5 parts based on theme. Part 1. Adopt a power mindset. Part 2. Communicate powerfully. Part 3. Adopt behaviors that enhance your power. Part 4. Take decisive action. Part 5. Avoid these potential pitfalls. We've already covered Part 1 and 2. Check out the videos if you haven't already done so. This video explores all the laws in Part 3. Adopt behaviors that enhance your power. You'll learn how adopting the right behaviors can enhance your influence, amplify your power, and pave the way to remarkable success. I want to mention 66% of those who watch our videos don't subscribe to our channel. Our goal is 50%. So, if you ever liked any video we posted, or if you like this channel, kindly do us a favor and click the subscribe button. It helps this channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more videos we'll be able to post consistently. Thank you, and enjoy this video. Law 1. Never upstage the boss. Ensure those above you always feel superior. Impress them without overshadowing them, or you risk their resentment. People in power need to feel secure and superior. Showing off your talents too much can make them feel threatened, which might lead to your downfall. For instance, Nicolas Fouquet threw a grand party to impress King Louis XIV, but was arrested because he made the king feel outdone. Discreet flattery is vital. If you're more skilled, act humble and attribute success to your boss. Galileo, for example, named Jupiter's moons after the Medici family's sons, making them feel important and earning his position as their court philosopher. Exceptions occur with weak or fading superiors. You can outshine them if they're on their way out. If your boss is strong, but you're better, wait for your chance to rise. Power dynamics shift, and your opportunity will come. Law 3. Hide what you're up to. Keep your true intentions hidden. By sending others down the wrong path with distractions and deception, you prevent them from stopping you. People often overshare their plans, thinking honesty will win trust. However, this can make you predictable and vulnerable. Instead, conceal your goals to maintain an advantage. Use decoys and red herrings to mislead others, who prefer trusting appearances over constant skepticism. For example, in 1711, the Duke of Marlborough faked fortifications to make the French destroy their own fort, clearing his path. In literature, Iago in Othello uses false concern to mislead Othello about Desdemona. Otto von Bismarck pretended to oppose war to strengthen Germany, later unifying it. Similarly, Henry Kissinger's bland demeanor disarmed opponents during negotiations, allowing him to strike decisively. Avoid being known as a deceiver, otherwise, people will catch on. Use subtlety and mild manners for long-term deception. Charismatic tricks are fleeting, but low-key tactics can be effective indefinitely. Law 5. Guard your reputation. Reputation is integral to power. With a strong reputation, you can influence and intimidate others. Beware of attacks on your reputation and squelch them immediately. Meanwhile, undermine your opponent's reputations. Reputation is built on appearances, style, words, and behavior. Carefully create and maintain it, focusing on one memorable quality, such as craftiness or generosity. This trait serves as your calling card, making people associate you with it and spreading your reputation. A strong reputation intimidates and inspires respect, often achieving goals before you act. For example, General Rommel's devious reputation in WTF caused cities to evacuate upon his approach. Chinese General Liang, known for his deception, once faced an overwhelming enemy force. He ordered his men to open the city gates and played a lute on the wall. Fearing a trap, his opponent retreated due to Liang's formidable reputation. Lacking a reputation, P.T. Barnum undermined Peale's museum to acquire the American Museum. He launched a derogatory campaign and staged a bogus hypnotism demonstration, damaging Peale's credibility and enhancing his own reputation. There are no exceptions to developing and maintaining a solid reputation. Law 7. Take credit for others' work. Leverage the skills and efforts of others to advance your own goals while claiming the credit. This makes you appear efficient and accomplished, while your helpers are overlooked. Taking credit for others' work can be done in two ways: seizing opportunities or actively enlisting help. Like vultures waiting for a meal, you can benefit from others' efforts by timing your actions. For instance, Francisco Pizarro took credit for Balboa's discovery of the Incan Empire after orchestrating Balboa's execution. Alternatively, you can directly enlist others' talents. Peter Paul Rubens hired skilled painters to create many works quickly, showcasing his productivity. Isaac Newton and Shakespeare built on earlier discoveries and stories, presenting them as their own. Thomas Edison took credit for Nikola Tesla's innovations, hiring him to improve his dynamo and then reneging on payment. Tesla worked hard for recognition, while Edison gained fame through others' efforts. Be cautious. Avoid taking credit if you lack a strong reputation, and never overshadow your boss. For example, Henry Kissinger let Nixon take credit for the China visit, understanding the importance of respecting the hierarchy. Law 16. Don't wear out your welcome. Once you've gained admiration and fame, avoid overexposing yourself. Continued presence can cheapen your brand, leading to diminished respect. Instead, make yourself scarce periodically to renew interest and appreciation. Power balances between presence and absence. While being visible can attract attention, overexposure leads to a loss of respect. Scarcity can increase your value. For example, authors J.D. Salinger and Thomas Pynchon maintained public fascination by withdrawing from public life. Scarcity enhances value. Art dealer Joseph Duvain used this principle by making paintings rare to increase their worth. Similarly, Greta Garbo retired at the peak of her fame to preserve her mystique and admiration. Historically, Dioceses of Medea gained a reputation for fairness and then withdrew, creating demand for his return. His absence made people value him more, and he was begged to rule again. This strategy works best if you're already recognized. Withdrawing too soon risks being forgotten. Ensure you're well known before stepping away to maintain your influence. Law 17. Be unpredictable. People seek predictability and control. By being unpredictable, you unsettle others, making them fear and stress about your next move, while you achieve your goals unnoticed. Unpredictability is a powerful tool. Unexpected actions create fear and confusion, keeping others off balance and giving you space to maneuver. Even as an underdog, it can be effective. For instance, General Stonewall Jackson's erratic maneuvers during the Civil War confused larger Union forces, buying time for the South to reinforce Richmond. Being unpredictable captures attention and respect. It intrigues people and keeps opponents on the defensive. In 1972, chess grandmaster Bobby Fischer's erratic behavior bewildered Russian champion Boris Spassky, leading to Spassky's resignation under pressure. However, predictability can be useful as a smokescreen. For example, Muhammad Ali's announcement of an aggressive strategy in 1974 surprised Foreman, leading to Ali's victory. Use unpredictability wisely and consider the context and potential effects. Law 21. Make others feel smarter. Make others feel smarter than you, and they won't suspect your true intentions. People dislike feeling stupid, so avoid insulting their intelligence. Instead, make yourself appear naive or slow-witted. When others feel superior, they lower their guard. Bismarck used this strategy to trick Count Blome of Austria into signing a treaty that benefited Prussia. By playing a card game badly and making mistakes, Bismarck convinced Blome he wasn't clever. Blome signed the treaty without checking it closely, only to realize he'd been deceived later. Appearing subservient and naive can help you advance because you seem less threatening. You can also downplay other qualities to make people feel superior and complacent. For example, two San Francisco con artists swindled wealthy New York businessmen by acting like naive rubes. The businessmen's egos blinded them to the scam, allowing the con artist to escape with the money. In your career, show intelligence to higher-ups, but don't overdo it, or you'll seem like a threat. Sometimes, emphasize intelligence to cover up the deception, as art dealer Joseph Duvain did when distracting a buyer from a potentially fake painting. Use this tactic wisely to advance unnoticed and manipulate others. Law 24. Play by the rules. Mastering the rules of any system helps you rise effectively, just like courtiers who thrived in historical courts. To succeed, understand and navigate the rules of your environment. Key strategies include: avoid bragging. It breeds resentment and invites backstabbing. Appear easygoing. Make hard work seem effortless to gain admiration. Use subtle flattery. Praise others without raising suspicions. Be noticed positively. Stand out in a non-self-promoting way. Adapt your style. Adjust to different settings and cultures. Avoid bearing bad news. Shift the responsibility to others. Maintain formality with superiors. Keep a professional distance. Avoid direct criticism. Offer feedback gently and indirectly. Minimize favor requests. Earn favors to avoid irritation. Refrain from joking about appearance. Avoid comments on superiors' looks. Limit criticism. Praise others to highlight your own achievements. Control emotions. Manage emotions and expressions. Stay current. Keep up with trends without overstepping. Be pleasant. Ensure you're enjoyable to be around. For example, Han Dynasty scholars subtly advised the emperor, and French architect Mansart flattered Louis XIV to secure major commissions. Conversely, Callisthenes' disregard for etiquette with Alexander the Great led to his execution, and Beau Brummel's mockery of the Prince of Wales resulted in his expulsion and poverty. Be cautious not to get caught in your schemes, as Napoleon's minister Talleyrand discovered when his deception about wild game damaged his reputation. Law 30. Make it seem easy. Create an impression of effortless success to inspire awe and project power. Conceal the effort behind your achievements, as bragging about your hard work diminishes the effect. Here are the fundamental principles. Effortlessness creates awe. Just like natural phenomena, such as volcanoes, seem effortless, making complex tasks appear easy can generate admiration and respect. Hide the effort. By concealing the hard work behind your accomplishments, you preserve the illusion of innate talent and power. Great artists and performers, like Renaissance masters and Talleyrand, showcased only their final products, not the toil involved. Avoid bragging. Boasting about your efforts can provoke contempt. The more mysterious and effortless your actions appear, the more powerful and capable you seem. Japanese tea ceremony masters strived for perfection by making their elaborate rituals appear effortless. Harry Houdini made his escapes seem natural despite extensive practice and preparation, which enhanced his mystique and allure. Avoid excessive secrecy, which can come off as paranoid. Houdini, for instance, made revealing some tricks part of the entertainment. Occasionally, revealing selective details can engage your audience and foster a sense of inclusion, but do so strategically. Law 34. Act like royalty. Project dignity and supreme confidence to be treated with respect and power. You will command the status and acknowledgement you seek by acting as if you're destined for greatness. To project royalty, emulate the aura of royalty by exuding confidence and self-worth. Just as a crown signifies power, your demeanor should reflect a sense of entitlement and grandeur. Have contagious confidence because your self-belief influences others' perceptions. Like children who charm adults with confidence, others will treat you accordingly if you act like you deserve high status. Lastly, you want to differentiate yourself while maintaining dignity and avoiding arrogance. Behave with grace and poise, setting yourself apart from the ordinary. Christopher Columbus, despite his humble origins, projected an aristocratic presence. His high demands, including titles and a share of discovered lands, signaled his worthiness and led to success in securing support from Queen Isabella. Avoid setting yourself apart by humiliating others or appearing too aloof, which can invite hostility. Radiate confidence, not arrogance, to avoid becoming a target. Law 38. Go along to get along. Showing off unusual ideas can make others feel threatened and lead to retaliation. It's better to blend in and only share your true views with close friends. We learn to hide our true thoughts early on, to avoid offending others and keep the peace. People who loudly flaunt their unconventional beliefs often become isolated because others resist challenges to their core values. Successful individuals blend in with societal norms and only reveal their unique ideas to like-minded people. This way, they avoid conflict and can still influence others. For example, Jonas Salk faced backlash for his polio vaccine announcement, while Campanella cleverly pretended to conform while promoting his ideas from prison. Being unconventional can show power if you're already influential, like President Lyndon Johnson. But being too different can backfire, so blending in is usually safer. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for part 4.